that's for sure. I think fans love to see new talent. Some of it had to be done because of, obviously, Trent leaving. They had to replace him. Then you think of Diaz not signing his new deal. You've got to cash in on him and bring in... But they've lost players, obviously, the devastation of losing Jota. Nunez has gone. So they've let 3 attackers go off that 5 attack of last season, if you like, and only brought 2 in. So you'd still probably want a couple more. But I think there's lots to be excited about. I think he's got an abundance of talent in midfield. It's positive. You've won the league. You've brought in new young signings who want to do well. You can see they've got that expressive skill and creativity in them, even from the game at the weekend. Watching Wirtz and Ekitike link up was beautiful. The 2 fullbacks are flying machines. I'm excited. Liverpool fans are excited. But the one little bit I'd say is when you bring in 4, 5, 6, by the time the window's shut, new players, I'm not sure they can all hit the ground running. There might be some bumps in the road. It can't all be smooth all the time, as it was last year. There's got to be some bedding in time for these young lads, so we'll wait and see. But, of course, it's exciting.
And especially because they're big money signings who want to come in and have that support of the team behind them. And there might yet, as we've alluded to, be another one to come in the shape of Alexander Isak. How does he fit into that Liverpool forward line?
Good players fit in. And I think with Isak, I hope he stays in Newcastle, to be honest. But no, I think with Isak, he's shown what a top player he is. And if he goes to Liverpool, I already have Liverpool favourites to win the title this year. But if Isak comes in, then I think they're going to be unstoppable. The quality they've got, as Danny's just alluded on. And I think a big thing was replacing Trent, because a lot of chances created, a lot of goals came from that side. So I think Frimpong has got the attributes to go and fill that. So, yeah, I think Liverpool are looking strong.
Ekitike got off to an absolute flyer at the weekend, Jules. What can he bring to Liverpool?
He's a very talented kid, there's no doubt. His role might change if Isak signs, because he could play more on the left-hand side, for example. But if there's no Isak, he will be the main focus, the main focal point too. He can link a play, as we said, with Wirtz. Already you could see the understanding in that Community Shield. He's very good technically for such a big lad. And yeah, he's a bit lanky and skinny. He needs to beef up a bit, I think, for the Premier League and the physicality. But technically, in his awareness, the way he reads the game, he's a wonderful talent. Things didn't work out for him in Paris because he was probably a move too young and in a dressing room full of egos. And when you are in competition with Messi, Neymar and Mbappe, you're going to struggle. But I think he learned a lot from that, and he's a much more mature player now than he was when he went to Paris.
Danny, you struck a note of caution on Liverpool in terms of integrating all those new signings that they brought in. Is another one the fact that they haven't yet managed to add to their defence, namely a central defender and possibly Mark Guéhi?
Yeah, I think that would be a brilliant signing, because he's very established, as we know, in the Premier League. He's quick, he's an international player, he's also the captain, he's got leadership qualities. With the Konate situation being how it is, and he looks like he's going to run out his last year unless there's a big change of heart, I think Liverpool have to get someone, and even if that doesn't work out, especially as Kwanzaa's gone, Gomez with his injury record, I can see that getting done. And if it does get done on a lesser amount because of the 1 year left on Guéhi's contract, I think that would be a steal at 34, 35, what they're talking about, million.